This is the land of Vikings, and with the Yallar horn bellowing throughout U.S. Bank Stadium, a Nordic nation of 70,000 strong rises up with a cry of Skål to usher two teams into battle. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Atlanta Falcons and the Minnesota Vikings. They're on the Falcons sideline. That is head coach Raheem Morris. His guys caught in the mushy middle of the NFL after 4 weeks, sitting at 2-2. Running the show across the field, that's the head coach of the Vikings. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scotty with Brock Heward, Will Reichert on for the kick. And we're off on EA Sports. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out have the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Vikings get there. They're going to win this race. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. So we'll see the Vikings offense now for the first time. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there's something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do your guys in the huddle want to play for him? Do they believe in you? Everywhere J.J. has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
The first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Free inside the 30. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
28 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Finds him on the slant. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
J.J. McCarthy.
Back now, pressure coming. And he's got it. That's a layup for it for touchdown. The Vikings get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So a touchdown on the board for him, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Penix. Dump off to his fullback. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Vikings have recovered.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Penix here from the gun. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He gets it to Rice. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Falcons, 1st down.
Penix looking to pass. He's got London left side. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
A gain of 16 yards.
Line up the design keeper. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, Penix. And downfield, and he finds London. And they're going to stop him, but they've got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's another Falcons 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here's Robinson. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. We have to take a timeout, though. There's an injured player, and it looks like Kyle Pitts is the one the training staff is headed out for. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Again, it's Robinson. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a gain of 2 and maybe a goal line stand here. It's 4th and goal.
4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
And cut to the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons trim the lead to 1. Drake London with the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. Finally punch it in. Quite the many little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Trujillo checks on the extra point. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. Dodge the tackle. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. McCarthy throwing here. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Straight ahead with Genty. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. It's McCarthy. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Sign quarterback run here. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
On the keeper. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in by his back here, it's Genty. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
9 yards. That's another Vikings 1st down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Falcons 7.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Vikings.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
And
New set of downs for him. It starts at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Jukes away from one. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. Offense is set. First and 10.
That's another Falcons.
Another carry for Robinson. And they'll get this through the midfield strike, but starts pushing into Vikings territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5.
Kinetik's working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. The Vikings sending out nickel coverage here on third down.
And it's third down.
There he is on third and short. Gets this one to London. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
7 yards.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
They're going play fake with Penix. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 17.
Here he goes, third and long. Oh, Penix lost it. It's picked up by the Vikings, going the other way. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He won it.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Falcons 7.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 8
Okay.
yards. It's second down.
Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. To the air with Penix. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
It's a gain of 9.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Throw right side, caught by Mooney. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They do go for it. It's Penix. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. And coming off their second red zone touchdown of this game, Brock. Make it 2 of 3 so far now. They will take that percentage every week if they can.
Yeah, championship-level teams, Kate, are usually 75%. I know that's a C+ in school, not very good, but that's championship football.
Yeah.
2 of 3, they're starting to near that mark.
Finds him on the slant. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings keep their drive alive and reach Pater 1 play later. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here's Atlanta, ready to take over possession. Their failure on 4th down was answered by a touchdown, so they're really going to need to rebuild some momentum as they take the field once again. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a design run. Has some daylight through the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
13 yards.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Take the ball himself for a big run.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Catch is made down the right sideline. We've got a challenge for the Vikings here, and they want the officials to take another look. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. Penix here from the gun. That's brought in by Mooney. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Falcons, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And the Falcon, 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 7.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down. 2 yards on the play. 1st down, Atlanta.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll try the middle with Gordon. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he gets forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. We'll go play action. Here's Penix. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and a tremendous execution.
This is Trujillo. Try to point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons get it back to a 14-point game.
Falcons 14.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Vikings now set to take the field. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
No gain on the play.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Again, McCarthy to throw. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
And 10.
This one with Williams out left side. And he's tackled for a 4th gain. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Reichert connects there. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of the half.
Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Falcons and Michael Penix Jr. set to take over again. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Penix now on 1st down. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Ball forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches.
It's second and inches. At the 36-yard
On the shotgun,
line.
Kinetik. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And the Vikings might be able to get some points late after the interception.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, Brock, they could have gone run to set up third and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. Always fall on that side of the coin, but when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable second down, well, you've got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Complete over the middle. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Reichert connects there. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin at venerable Soldier Field, the Bears at home to take on the Saints. And here is the running back. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away, it's a touchdown. The Saints have the lead in a game where both teams come in on losing streaks, so someone's got to get out of here with a victory. Why don't we go over to Charm City now, check in on the Ravens as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And this is Jamar Chase. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Bengals trying to get to 4-1, a good start, and they have the lead at the half. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And it's Travis Etienne. He's going to show some burst, and he has a score, 24 yards on the touchdown. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Fits it through the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the
Shotgun give here to Genty. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Going right this time with Hampton. Hit right at the line, and that is where he is stopped, so no gain on first down. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 23.
Genty from the gun. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
The Falcons go a nickel, 3rd down. Third and long for him here. He's going deep. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out from the left hash. This would be 43 yards. Reichert connects there. And they push their lead to 23.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. Coach Raheem Morris sending his Falcons offense back to the field. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. Look at a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Called in by Mooney, left side. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
And the Falcons
on 1st down, here's Penix. Dumped off to his running back. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Penix working from the gun. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's got it over the middle. And this one does not go far.
Number 84. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Got Williams, and it's complete. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Vikings first down. First and 10.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Another throw here for McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. Again, he's got room. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings piling onto the scoreboard yet again. So sensational work by the skill man there, Bob. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue piling onto this lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons, the running back Bijan Robinson, getting set to begin another drive. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Here's Robinson, start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Brought down right at the line.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 6 yards to go here. It's third down.
Brings up third and 6.
No throw. Third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Punt meets him at the 28. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, Genty keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Finds Genty underneath. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 5.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. And it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again.
51. Falcons 14.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Jukes away from one. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out of the field runs the Atlanta offense. offense. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. From the gun, it's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Vikings into the nickel for this third down play.
No gain on the play. Leads to third and
to the air on third and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
This defense, they got a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Collects this at the 35. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Give up the guts. It's Genty. Works his way to the 35. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings tack on 7 more to their lead.
Vikings 58, Falcons 14.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. We put a receiver in motion left. A handoff for Robinson, running right. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
And the Falcons.
To the air with Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
That's another.
Play action. Here's Penix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. He goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down. Robinson on the inside gear. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down.
Down in 16.
Here he goes, third and long. Pushes it towards his running back. It's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4.
At their own 4-yard line.
The Vikings and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. He has a man on target to Thornton. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. That play good for 17 on a first down.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in by his back here. It's Jensen. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A 2-yard pickup.
Air it out on third. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
Running it now out of the gun. The stop is made after 4 yards. It's second down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second.
Giving this to Jensen. And they'll find that for a few. It's third down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Another give here to Jensen. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set now. First and 10.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
And off to Jensen. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
18 more yards. And the Vikings first down. First down and goal to go.
They'll run with Hampton. And he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings throwing 6 more on the blowout.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings continue adding on to that lead.
65. Falcons 14.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Penix now to throw. Hits his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Running left is Robinson. And they find them after just a yard. It's third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Third down give to Robinson. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Vikings and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. This play's a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Straight ahead with Jeanty. Oh, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings about to move to a perfect 5-0 this season. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Back to Jeanty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up 4th and 9.
It's 4th down.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Kinetik has him on the quick hitter. He's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Running back sent in motion left. Kinetik working from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. This is Jeanty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.